Alright, you guys do the fighting. I will do the farming. Oh, we already killed it. Oh, absolutely. Those are two different things. There's that kill. Fighting, farming, and grinding are three interrelated but distinct concepts. How I delineate those distinctions. Alright, we can talk about that. So some of the specific differences. Make sure I'm paying enough attention to actually fight these enemies. So there's related things, and then there's also, like, concepts associated that aren't necessarily built into the concept as discussed. But, like, okay, so farming, right? Farming is the act of, going... Like, farming and grinding are very close concepts, but they are distinct from another in a couple of small ways. Specifically... Grinding implies something that is more boring to me. Grinding implies something that is maybe less focused than farming. Like, farming is specifically for... farming, I would say, is for specific drops, right? Like, farming is about, oh, I know this kind of mob drops this thing. I'm going to farm these mobs to get more of these things. Grinding implies less success rate, I would say. So if it's a rare drop, like the enemies drop it 1 in 100 times, you are grinding those mobs for that drop. If it's like a 50% drop or 100% drop, you are farming those mobs for that drop. And then the other distinction of, like, fighting is an action that you're taking whether or not it's farming or grinding, right? Like, you are just fighting in any case, even if you're not going for a specific drop. Grinding also implies a specific kind of action set. Farming has more thought behind it, maybe. But, like, because farming, like, the actual word farming associated with plants, I'm definitely thinking of chopping down plants for their drops as farming rather than grinding. Even though that's maybe an associated thing, not like an actual part of the definition of the word. Yeah. You're grinding for Cressagrim, because you're probably not going to see it. Whereas, like, if you're farming for money, every enemy is going to drop some amount of money. So that's farming, rather than... Well, okay. I think the key difference... Hang on. The key difference is that farming has an element of inevitability. You know how much you are getting. And you're getting, like, specific amounts, maybe, per action you take. Or per sets of action you take. Whereas grinding has more chance to it. Like, you're hoping that you get the thing, but it's not a guarantee. Farming is for many of a thing, whereas grinding to get one of a thing? Kind of. Okay, I also agree with Spiffers on this one. For some reason, you grind for XP, and you grind for money in a way that is different from farming, even though you are guaranteeing those drops. And I think part of that is, oh my god. Why are you such a jerk? Crap. There we go. Part of that is the origins of the words and the timing of when the words came up, I think. So it's specifically unfocused. Yeah, maybe. Because, like, grinding was a word before farming was a word.